Hello, this is a glimpse of a phantom. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a future project that I am working on. It involves my lovely cars here. So the first one I'm going to be showing you is a 1991 Toyota MR2. The second one in the video is going to be my 2014 Honda SI. This project that I'm working on is mostly kind of inspired by fashion figures or even like Initial D. But I'm trying to make my own little twist on it, make it more about the vehicle and the driver instead of the action and stuff like that. So yeah, today I'm just gonna be showing you the project itself, teach you a little bit about more of the history of especially this MR2, because I feel like it's a vehicle that's not really known but is very unique, especially coming from 90s JDM. So besides that, here we go. So a little background story with my 91 MR2. I got it 3 years ago. It's been 3 years now since I've had it, and I haven't really done much to the car just because of time, and obviously putting money into a car is something I really got to think about because I'm also doing this. So investing in camera gear or investing in the car, but I just ordered some new wheels. So I'll go over the wheels in a little bit. Yeah, I've had this for 3 years. An amazing car. Honestly, this car is a dream to drive. It's a different environment. It is two doors, very small. Inside I do have a quick release wheel. Show you. By NRG. Also the quick release is NRG as well. I do have a flat bottom. It's very small wheel, but you know what, inside the car I think does really good. Anyway, that didn't work. But yeah, inside the vehicle I do have an NRG hub as well. This quick release, the steering wheel. I do have aftermarket head unit, which blew my speakers because I didn't think this through. But yeah, I have Apple CarPlay now, and it looks really nice with the screen integrated with the 90s theme in here. So really the main reason why I got the car is because of these things right here. I love pop-up headlights. I love them on any old car, the old Porsches, old Nissans, old Toyotas. Pop-up headlights, love them on any car basically. The old Miatas go crazy. Besides that, I used to have halos in the front because I thought that would be cool, but these are more rectangular than anything. Like the Miatas are more circular, so I feel like the rectangle didn't really suit well, especially the way the car looks. So I changed it back to the OEM headlights, and pretty soon later on I do want to change it because my lighting sucks. So either a different bulb or LEDs, or just trying to change it up a little bit. Besides that, in the front I also did change these lights. They're my signal indicator. Back then they used to be like an orange, kind of amberish kind of looking thing. I didn't really like the way that looked. They really looked really old. So to kind of clean it up, I did change it to these more smokier ones. I did change the little side indicators as well. Besides that, the most important thing about the vehicle is the engine bay. Let me show you that. So underneath the hood, it's just my spare tire, my battery, and other types of fluid for servicing, and then mostly it's just a fuse box. But in the front, it's pretty much nothing. What makes the MR2 really special is the fact that the engine's not in the front like regular cars. Is the fact that the engine is here in the back. The MR2 has a 4-cylinder engine in it. Funny story, when I first got the car, this did not start. Engine will start. After I drove it for a little bit, engine will die. Me and my buddy, we actually tried to diagnose every single little problem. We changed solenoids, sensors, checked the wiring, messed around with all the spark plugs, and it came down to one thing. It was my distributor cap. So if you have a 91 MR2 and it's stalling out and it's an automatic, check your distributor cap. Or any old car that you have and it's starting and then dying all of a sudden, check your distributor. That's what distributes the power to turn on the motor. Alright, gonna finish up with the car, with the side of the car and then the wheels. So, air vents, they're actually functional. Air goes through there, gets to the engine bay, the heat extractors up top on the engine lid, extracts all the hot air, and then that's how the flow of air goes through the engine bay. Which is really cool because, like I said, inspired by a lot of Ferraris, Lamborghinis of the day, and so they took that same thought of making a mid-engine car, getting the same vents, so functional vents, which is good. Moving on to the wheels and tires. Don't know how to say the name. I'll leave everything on the description, or I'll put everything on the screen right now with all the specs and everything. I understand. I do not know what went through my mind when I was getting wheels and tires. I just really wanted to upgrade my car from the stock ones to something a little bit nicer. I am running on Toyos. And I'm doing a lot of upgrades to the vehicle itself. I am running on BC racing coilovers, so later on when I get my new wheels for the MR2, they're 15, so they're going to be a lot smaller, and I'm going to drop it a lot more, making this car handle even better. But I feel like my steering is a little off all of a sudden. It feels really soft, really not tight, I guess I can say. So I'm gonna have to look into that, see what's going on with that, or else I would not be driving this car hard at all. It's gonna be a baby basically. It's gonna be more of a cruiser. But besides that, let's move on to the Honda SI. This is my Honda Civic SI. It's a 2014, and I just got it maybe a year ago. And a little side story: last year when I first got it, maybe not even a month in, or like 2 weeks, I was on my way to my mom's house because it was Easter, and me and my girlfriend in the car were coming up to this, I guess like side street intersection. Car stopped in front of me. I stopped. Car behind me stopped. Car behind that car did not stop. Hit the car behind me. That car hit us and kind of damaged the whole. That didn't really. It was more of a fender bender than anything. Luckily, I fixed it, got everything straightened out, and now here we are with the SI. Up front, it did come with the red badge already, which I wasn't a big fan of at first, but I like it. I like it now. I like it. Besides that, in the front here, I do have a nice little splitter, and I do have side skirts on the side, which came with the car, which is a plus. The only thing I really need to do to the car to make it a little bit more better, in my opinion, maybe is just an exhaust and just lower it. I feel like that's all it needs to be a better car in general, a little bit better sports car, if you know what I'm saying. So being the SI, it's a lot of different. It's very, very different from being in any other car. For this particular model year, for this year, I believe, even past 2014, a little bit even earlier than that, it changed the design here in the dash. So it's a kind of like a two-tier kind of thing. I have my RPM levels right in front of me. Above that will be my miles per hour. On the side, I just have a little screen. And to the right-hand side, I do have another screen. Good thing. 6-speed manual. Really, really nice. My favorite interior that I always love is having a white exterior car and then red inside, having the red guts. Perfect seats. Honestly, I wish I could get the new SI seats. It's more like a bucket kind of style, but I don't know how it would look in here. Maybe later on, if I'm feeling very dangerous, I don't know. I was just kidding. Maybe just switch out the seats. These seats are really, really comfortable. Before this, I had a 370Z. Those seats uncomfortable. I don't know what to tell you. It's a fun car. Don't get me wrong. It was pretty fast, good pep. But the downside is it was really uncomfortable inside. This feels really, really nice. It's still a two-door, but it's not as small as the MR2. Obviously, it's a 90s car, 2014. But besides that, this car, sunroof. Come on, that's that. Love the sunroof. Next car, if I get another car, has to have a sunroof. Actually, the MR2 does have a sunroof, but it's not. Doesn't go back. It's more like a little lid. But anyway, besides that, I love this interior. Especially if you have the red inside, you gotta have a cherry scent. I have a cherry scent in this one. MR2 has that 90 scent. Besides that, side story again, I do have these weather guards on this side. Passenger side had them. Unfortunately, I was driving to Turlock and it was very, very windy. And driving on the freeway when it's windy makes it more windy. And it started coming off on the freeway. Like this front part started coming off, and I had to slow down. I went to the slow lane, slowed down to try to not make it fall off. I get into Turlock, and I'm close to where I was gonna get to. The last light, literally the last light before I get to where I was going, gust of wind comes, takes it off. I told myself, oh, I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna put it back in the back. I'm gonna take off all the glue, and then I'm gonna stick it on. It flies over my car, hits one car, and hits another car. Wait, I didn't say that. No, it just fell off. Yeah, it just fell off. It just fell off and it went on the side. And someone picked it up and threw it away. Yeah. So, yeah, that's how it went. That's how it went. Unlike the regular SIs of today, all the new ones, the 2014 still have VTEC. And none of that fake shit. It's got iVTEC. It's a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. It has the dual overhead cam, and the iVTEC is just stands for intelligent VTEC. Not like the VTEC of the 90s. This is a little bit more, obviously a little bit more computerized. That's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for clicking the video. Thank you so much for watching to the end. If you did, future project, like I said, is about my cars. Is about cars in general. The first video I ever put on YouTube was about a car, and I want to do more stuff like that because I feel like there can't be a driver without a car, obviously, and then there can't be a car without a driver. So that's the relationship I want to kind of tap into when I do these series later on. Hopefully I want to start stuff maybe in the summertime, release stuff in summer. Like I said, it's going to be mostly a series. I don't know what about yet, but it is in the works. I am planning on doing something this year about that. In other news, I am still working on my project, The Apprentice, is what it's called right now. But that should be out, like I said, in late April. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks, that should be put out. Anyway, besides that, thank you so much for clicking the video. I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.